One day that has passed through the ongoing mischief, mayhem, malice, causality for all things chaotic. The students of Shelley University are going through the paces. They're going through a menagerie of different things where the teachers are trying to get everyone under control. They're trying to make sure no one gets all out of sorts. And for better or for worse, certain students have been going on an intensive spree of destruction, on basically turning on one another in vast droves, to where certain people were trying to turn in other students, certain people were trying to put them up from their own dorms, dragging them out by their hairs or from their own ankles, pulling them from buildings, in classrooms, in the mess halls, in the libraries, in the parking lots. Everyone going through a tizzy when the panic was set. The teachers know that it's not their fault. They're not prepared for this yet. This is not at all what they were expecting. And yet, this is reality right now. And yet, 24 hours that have basically come and gone since the announcement. It is nighttime. All of the daytime classes are over. Most people for the evening classes would be for the exploration courses, the deep sea exploration courses as well, and the mechanic schools are all in a tizzy. Many people that were
Hi, so sorry.
basically all out of
Bestie!
a different
Bestie!
array for
Yeah.
things
Sorry.
are trying their best to get through all of the different hustle and bustles, as many teachers have gone to getting the students with chaperones and different accords, except for one group that basically slipped through the cracks since their RA is responsible for the group because of two people still under basically dorm arrest. They're not allowed off the campus, but they are allowed to still examine the stuff on campus. So there is a small bit of a loophole. There is a small window that is open for what can and cannot be done. As such, we will now open up to everyone being in the sisters' dorm, which is basically one of the townhouses in the Rorschach Row. It is basically a 2-bedroom townhouse with a pretty spacious enough kitchen. The living room is nothing to snuff at, with a huge L-shaped couch and a large table in the living room. No arcane screen because students are not allowed a television on campus. The bedrooms are upstairs with an auxiliary room that is made for study, is set between the sisters as like a common area for them to do their studies. And yeah, that's where you guys will be starting today, to go over a lot of different things since the chaotic nature of the school is still underway. The student populace is really getting out of sorts, and you guys are probably some of the only few people that may or may not have an inclination over what is happening. So now, the floor is open for you guys to discuss things in the sisters' dorm townhouse.
Hello? I'm so sorry. I don't know what this voice is. I fell asleep in Bestie's pocket. What happened?
You passed out.
Ah,
I got you, bestie.
so
Good thing you were in the pocket.
yeah, probably my emotions got the best of me. So how are things?
Well, we're still trying to figure out who did it. 24 hours have passed, so we have another 24 hours until shit goes south.
I was asleep for 24 hours?
Mm-hmm.
You've been sleeping. That seems excess for anything, really.
On
That
my
makes sense.
children?
I thought you were
In
a coma or something.
It felt like it. Maybe it was the spores.
That's what we said.
Bored too early.
Really?
Did I just
Yes,
say
you
that?
outspored yourself.
Sporulation does take a lot of work.
You seem so tired, bestie. We thought you were
I'm so-
hibernating.
It's fungal nation, really.
Anya's going back to looking at stuff inside of her kit of forensics, going over all of the evidence that was able to be collected before they were escorted out of the dean's office. We found evidence, bestie.
What kind of evidence?
Tell her. Tell him. Well, we know for a fact the individual is currently still on the western part of campus, which is our side of camp. We don't know exactly where, but we do know that Lobo has the scent of the individual. So hopefully, hopefully, when the time comes, if we get close enough, Lobo can pick up their scent. But it was definitely a clean cut through the dean.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
How he was murdered? No, not really, no.
I mean, he put up a fight.
He did.
Oh, that's good. Is this like a
There was a fire.
ritualistic kind of murder, or was this like a random stabby stab?
So there's
Undecided.
well, we know there could be potentially more bodies, but we also do know that the explosion between Emira and Sephy was a distraction. That's for sure. For the killer to come onto campus.
Sephy will
Right
kind of
here.
face palm and be like, "Don't remind me."
It's possible they were already on campus, just waiting for a moment.
Which they got when that happened.
Yeah.
Bestie, are you okay? Did
Yes.
anything happen to you?
I'm good. I did some spins to help with the smoke. So we're fine.
Amazing. I love when you spin.
Thank you, bestie. But now we need to figure out what our next moves are going to be, because we only have 24 hours before a much stronger creature could be entering campus. There are 13 people on the list, which both Sephy and Emira are on. So both of them were number 6 and number 5 on the list, and then there's Chaz, the 12.
And then
God.
I know,
we
I
not
remember
say
I
him?
was number 1.
We don't even know who is
We don't
number
know who's
1.
number
You're
one.
not on that list. I really doubt you're on that list, Chad.
It's okay, you don't have to spare my emotions.
I'm not.
Anyway.
Also, super side note, so sorry I was late. I was talking to a friend and got distracted. She's
You're all
needed a
good.
friend.
Bye.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Thing.
You're good. It happens.
Well, we definitely know we do not want anybody to get a hold of Sephy and Emira. That's absolutely certain. Because it sounds
Yes.
like other students have been taken, so to speak, by other students for the
What?
individual. It's been a whole thing in the
Yeah.
last 24 hours.
The camaraderie is not there.
No,
It's non-existent.
not
People do
with.
stupid things when they're scared, though.
Yeah.
Not that stupid.
Oh, you'd be surprised when people are desperate and they don't want to die. They will do the unthinkable.
You know what this calls for?
So very comforting.
A poem?
Oh, God.
Yes, but
Oh,
not just
no.
any poem, but a promise. A promise to not turn on one another, for we are each other's people.
Besties.
Resties for the resties.
Yes.
There's your poem. You may bow now.
Actually wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be.
Sephy cocks her head. Ow at, like, your royalty?
No, at
No.
the poem.
Oh.
Just
Do you
clap,
feel
guys.
vindicated?
All right. So we need to come up with a plan. We need to figure out where the potential other bodies could be too, because we could get more clues that way. If they haven't
Yeah.
been moved.
How exactly do you think we're going to do that, considering she gestures between herself and Sephy?
Well, you're not allowed to technically leave campus, so you're not allowed to leave Western campus. As long as you're with me, you're technically still being on campus. The rest of these bodies have to be around here somewhere. We just gotta figure out where.
Also,
Yeah.
do you really think that they should be worried about them leaving campus when there's literally dead people? I feel like they have bigger problems.
Where? The dean. Ugh.
Plus one is dead, so. Dean, I mean.
Our dean, yes, but there's other deans in the other campus locations.
I will kill them
No,
if they come near our
No.
friends.
that's not what we want.
Oh, okay. I will let them live.
We
Sephy
enjoyed
smiles.
the enthusiasm. We
Hearing
enjoyed
this-
that enthusiasm, truly. But let's go look around without being caught by any other students. Okay? Can you all be stealthy?
Maybe Sephy and I should wear something that hides our faces.
Debbie, I see
That's
that smile
right.
over there.
Disguise.
Sephy will kind of fist bump Chad, liking the energy and the chaos.
I jump in order to reach your fist bump.
Oh,
Spooky, I will
What
put you in
would-
air drill.
What were you saying, bestie?
We need disguises. For the girlies.
Chad will crawl up and put the beanie on top of Steffi's head. It's incredibly tiny on you. Does that work?
I think the thought's there,
Perfect.
but I think it needs to be a bit bigger. Hold
Sephy
on.
just smiles. This hat I like. It's tiny and adorable.
I have more. Don't worry. And Chad will reach into his pocket and pull out a new beanie and place it on his head.
Emira would go to her room and then Steffi's and come back with face coverings and hoodies and toss
Sephy
the
will
mat. Sephy.
Sephy will put on the hoodie and the face mask, but still keep the beanie on top of her head.
Yes.
She is very proud of it.
Alrighty.
Oh, bestie,
Emira
do you
would
want one too?
put some on.
I would love
the face
one.
mask also.
I place tiny hood beanie on top of your head.
Amazing.
Aren't we an odd bunch?
Do you two want one?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh. Okay.
You should see Anya changing. She's gonna step away to change out of the clothes that she normally wears, that she vibes into something More stealthy.
You just keep those on hand?
Well, yeah.
Huh, okay.
Keep what on hand, darling?
Wait, where did you get those?
Get what?
It's my fashion armor.
Your fashion armor can just change, or did you hide them somewhere in here? Do you just have stashes everywhere?
As an RA, you kind of have to.
Noted.
But this is kind of like the outfit vibe for Anya that she's currently wearing. Alright, guys, let's go.
Okay, so the overall Western campus is, quite frankly, without sugarcoating, huge. It is a huge zombish on so many goddamn levels. So I need to know generally where you guys want to go so that I know precisely where I am sending you.
Okay, so which part of the West Campus were you were originally?
You guys were roughly going towards, again, Dean Obrix, which is by the, well, from how Rorschach dorms are set up for the row of different townhouses, is by the northeast quadrant, which means you'd be heading towards the northern part of Western Campus, where the main mess hall for your guys' dorms would be the Gamma Library, and the Dean's office would be also in said area, meaning that the direct east, southeast, south, southwest, west, and northwest quadrants have not been explored as of yet. In those different things are various different classes, a couple of different things for libraries, a few different mess halls, and even a few other things of that accord. So, that opens up a huge flurry of things for you guys about where to go.
Hello, all of you happy people.
Hello,
So,
handsome.
which direction do you guys want to go? We're currently at the north part of
Boop
the
the
campus
cat.
because that's where our location is currently with our housing, and we've already explored the parts where the dean was. We didn't really check in on the stuff that happened with the librarian, which we could potentially still do if it hasn't been moved. Otherwise, we could explore other parts of our western campus. It's just deciding which way we want to go.
Okay.
Also, I'm helping with disguises with tiny hats. Would you like one, Zero the hero?
Any chance you could do like a tiny little beret?
I did go to France once, so let me check. And I dig through, and I find a teeny tiny beret, and I put it on top of your head.
France is a well-known sector of the 9 spheres of paradise, guys. It's where all of the divine-blooded people go for fancy times.
And I am just like he I imagine he puts it like square on the top of my head. Because why the hell not? I just like ever so slightly just go like and just like shift it forward like many Frenchmen do when business is about to be conducted with such fine dapperware. With that being said, does Lobo still have the partial scent?
Only for another 24 hours before it's purged from his system.
Okay. Is it still showing that the potential assailant is over in the western part of campus?
It's just all over Western Campus where you guys are located. It's just not direct about where. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right, because he
And they're like,
he took steps to avoid being tracked.
Yes, it is technically
Clever
on their own
bastard.
console.
Like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um.
It's still ongoing.
Well, I would recommend. I look at the group and I go after I get done adjusting my ever so stylish tiny beret. I look at the group and go, well, might I suggest we check over by the librarian, see if because considering the timing, the librarian was killed more recently than the dean. The dean we discovered like this. The librarian, hold on, let me pull up my notes.
The librarian died first, and then it was the dean. So the dean was the most freshest of
Okay.
the two crime scenes.
Reason why I propose that is I remember when let's see here. Here it is. I remember when Rini and Chad were going towards the mess hall. They heard the librarian getting killed, and then next thing you know, her body, headless and head, fell in front of them, and then
Don't forget
later on,
about the blood dripping on Bestie's head, darling.
Gross. She's
I look at her-
scary.
I look at her. I'm like, is that blood still there?
Bestie hit it with her hat. It's covered now. It's disguised with the little hat.
I mean, if you're
You're telling me you didn't take a shower?
We haven't had
That's
time.
evidence. Yeah.
Can I shower?
I mean, if
It's
you
too
want,
late.
I mean, if you want, Lobo could technically help clean that up for you.
What?
don't-
You're a shower?
No, not that. Oh goodness! I mean, he'll lick it off. He's very gentle about it. He's not going to slobber all over your whole head. Trust me. He's surprisingly precise about this.
If you eat my bestie.
I'll allow it. I'll take my hat off first.
And Lobo
Look
goes
up.
up and he gingerly sniffs like around the head, and like you guys have seen like those dog where they do like those melms where like they just gently like they stick out their tongue like they're just like going like. He kind of does that a few times, and I kind of like look up and I go, clean as a whistle, and I take your hat. Well, what is your hat? Is it a top hat? Is it a?
It's a beanie.
It's a what?
Bestie gave me a beanie for
A
disguise.
I take the beanie and I just go, there you go. Clean and pretty as a picture.
Thank you.
Prettier than a picture.
Thank you, Bestie.
You're welcome, bestie.
We're ready.
We're all wearing beanies now.
Well, several beanies and one beret. But are you guys going to the Gamma Library?
Is that where you guys want to go? Or do you want to check elsewhere?
Should we check for clues with the librarian lady?
Yeah, let's check there first.
Maybe
Okay.
there's more clues.
Jinkies, gang, let's go to the Gamma Library. Anyway,
Oh my goodness. No, I'm not Fred.
you're too handsome to be Fred, Zen. We've been over this. You're
I'm still
clearly
bitter about-
2% power Shaggy.
I'm also still bitter about the fact that it's always a random man and the crew is still convinced it's supernatural every time they enter a place. They should just go find old man Jenkins.
Like Zoink Scoob! I think they really don't understand that this is probably an insurance scam!
Oh my god.
That's precisely why Velma is arguably one of our all-time favorites, because there was one time she literally spelled it out for him. Where she goes, Jackie, there is no evidence, proven, theorized, or otherwise, that substantiates
The existence of
claim that
ghosts.
there are phantasms or ectoplasmic entities. In other words, there's no such thing as a ghost. And then, of course, in typical Shaggy form, yeah, but does the ghost know that?
My glasses. I can't find my glasses.
Before I go into my whole deep-rooted thing of having a thing for Velma, even to this day, we're gonna have you guys go straight to the Gamma Library, where...
And, Sarah, I'll just go ahead and summarize it for you, for all of us here, because I know for a fact some of you ladies have a thing for her. We prefer our women nerdy and curvy.
Yes! Yes! Anyway... So, going to the Gamma Library at this time, it is a bit taped off where people are waiting for one of the three justices. They're hoping for the Chimeric Legion, other people for members of the Manticore Tribunal, but they have not arrived yet, so no one has moved the body off of the roof, because it's still with the chest cavity ripped open and the head is still on the shelf. No one has entered the library since.
There it
So
is.
it's an undisturbed crime scene where evidence is kind of there, except on the head you're starting to see miniature spores just growing from the cheeks and from the vacant eyeless eye sockets.
My children! DM, can I ask to do something a little chaotic but in character?
What's up, Bree?
Can I go to the library and find a book on poetry?
Yes. Give me an observation.
Okay.
I imagine a number of pairs of eyes just slowly turn towards him once we see those spores growing out of the body.
Mini besties!
How do I? Okay. So what do I add to observation, or is it just a straight roll?
Where you're seeing the blue next to observation, like the number in the blue square, is the modifier you add.
Observation. It doesn't. I don't have anything.
You don't have 3 or 4?
No.
Let me look at your sheet, because that don't make no sense.
I rolled really low, anyways.
Let's see. Chad, for observation, you have a +3
Chad!
right there.
Oh, +3. So 7.
7. Well, damn, Chad, you need to get your eyes checked. Drop that 3 to a 2.
Okay, where are you seeing that?
I see skills, and then right underneath nature, you see observation right above religion.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So, because it's a failure, the 3 drops to a 2. So,
Okay.
you just edit that 3, like so, as I'm going to demonstrate on your sheet. to
Yeah,
just
there it is.
be 2.
Okay, perfect.
Scribe, may I make a suggestion for the type of book that Chad does find, since he didn't quite succeed in his observation check?
I am all ears.
Because if she's going to do the chaos, I mean, Ash, Kara, you both know me. Might I suggest that instead of finding a book on poetry, and kind of just glossing over, and instead he pulls out a cookbook.
Oh, that's way funnier than what I was gonna do. So you instead find a cookbook on 7 different ways to create the 13 most perfect cakes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say vegetable.
Mushrooms.
How to cook mushrooms. Yeah.
You think you're in the clear until you look at recipe number 7.
Which is
Mushrooms.
entire mushroom cake.
It's for a sweet shroom souffle.
So, Chad being bad at poetry. Well, out this book, like this cookbook. Oh, I found a book of poems. It's very weird. It's all
Rewind.
numbers.
I don't think that's a poem book.
And Chad's going to flip through the book,
Love that power.
and he's gonna pull up delicious chocolate cake. Okay, this is starting good. 1 3/4 cups of purpose flour. 1.5 cups of sugar. I can see where the author is going with this.
World cow farm.
That almost
See?
starts me getting vibes of like that one core cube from Portal 2, where he just starts listing off the ingredients for cake.
Oh,
And also, unsweetened cocoa powder. Sounds like it needs some love in his life.
Bestie,
Yes, bestie.
what does the cover of the book say?
Delicious cakes from down under. I don't know what down under means.
I take I take the book from him and I kind of like Chad,
Yes.
this is a recipe book for cake. And like I flip to the page of contents, I look down, my eyes go wide, I slap it shut. I go, and you don't want to see what the 7th recipe is.
Yes, I do.
Oh no,
No.
Bestie.
Okay, your choice.
Emira's
Hand it
gonna
back
go
to
over
him.
to 07 and go, what was it?
I lean over to her and I go,
You just see her
a sweet-
scream.
yeah, I just picture like it's kind of like that anime like girl guy who goes, and we see poor Chad going through
This is a book on
the
genocide!
and I just picture he like jumps in the pocket of Rini like trembling, and I go, I tried to warn you.
Emira's
start-
gonna pick up the book.
I'm starting to tear the pages out, and
No,
you can
no.
take it from me.
Yep.
And the genocide. This is we have another mystery afoot. Who wrote this blasphemous?
Emira's gonna look at the cover for the author.
The author's
Andrew!
name is Alexandre Dumas.
Chad writes
Ah.
it down on a list of people to investigate. I have a long list.
Murder. Murder.
That is her name, Alexandre Dumas. She's actually a retired adventurer that lost her eyes one day in an adventure, saving her now husband. It was all during this whole big fight with a lightning draken folk that was on a rampage where she sacrificed her eyes from the debris to give him time to escape, and that's when she quit adventuring and became a blind chef, telling a lot of people about how to do pastries as a confectionist and sharing those secrets with the world.
And apparently, according to Chad,
Murderer!
More than murder.
Genocide!
I just picture like he just he has to stand on her desk, and it's like, I would say I'm seeing you eye to eye, but you don't have any. How much of my kind did you butcher to make this recipe?
It's okay. I have a list of other quote unquote cook people who use mushrooms.
Okay,
It's part of my plan.
I mean, hey, to be fair, I did try to warn you. It's not my fault. You went against that anyway. So,
I
that
jump up and clutch what would be like a jacket or a vest, and I pull you close to my. You have given me a gift. Thank you for warning me, and thank you for giving me this. And I let go, and I jump down on the ground, and I'm like shaking with rage, and so I run and jump into Bessie's pocket.
Amira's
Once
gonna
again-
look at
once again-
Anya and go, well, this has turned upside down and sideways.
once again,
Let's
I'm
just
picturing
leave.
That
You guys didn't
douche
even
from-
investigate yet.
Yeah. So I'm assuming.
Well,
since-
Anya already sees the fucking spores.
On the
On the
head.
body.
No, the
Tiny
head, not
bestie.
the
Head.
body. The head
It's
is
still part of the body.
no. The
Tiny
body's on the
besties.
ceiling. The head's on the shelf.
I'm just saying, the head is still essentially a part of the person's body, which she is highly disappointed that Chad did that because there could have been evidence, and now they can't get the evidence from the head.
I
Bestie
know we can
can't
always get
help
the
it.
evidence from
I
the
can't help it.
body.
Those are my children.
It's instinct.
Anybody know
Oh,
how to
oh.
fly?
Oh, okay. Let's just. Oh, for the love of God.
So let's just check the rest of the body.
Check
that hasn't-
around the besties. Just check around them.
Oh God,
They're
these
so cute.
They're alive!
I love them all.
Anya's gonna go look around.
Sephy
I
and
want to
Anya
keep
see
them.
Emira start to like make fire in her hand.
No! Do not kill the babies!
Oh my goodness, I am 2 steps removed from kicking all 3 of you out of this. We're kind of trying to investigate a series of murders here before some psycho rampage decides to add you 2 to the list.
No, yeah, no, you're right.
Yep, you're right. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
18 on deduction.
18 on deduction. No big problem. That is at least a neutral. What are you looking for precisely on the body on the ceiling?
If what kind of struggle did she end up going through?
None. This poor person with an 18, you can see that she was unable to fight back because, unlike most of the staff, she was a civilian. She was a regular human, and the assailant, you kind of see that it's a less clean mark to where half of the neck is still attached, where there are strangle marks. Like indents of the fingers are on the neck lining that remains. There are also handprints on the sides from where the chest cavity was ripped open.
God damn it.
And they're missing one lung and the small intestine.
You know.
This guy went Jack the Ripper on her?
You said it was one lung and
The small intestine.
I wouldn't put it past.
So he basically went Jack the Ripper on her.
Potentially.
Really fucking hard, and I don't understand.
Okay, maybe not quite to
They're just like, we just
his level of evisceration, but a second place.
Anya's gonna take pictures of these and make notes about the 2 missing organs.
Amira's
Because
gonna
that's-
do a mystic check just to see if any magic was used or not.
Okay.
And also, by comparison to the Dean, was the
That
Dean
is a
eviscerated?
19 plus 6.
I will address that in a minute. Finish your sentence there, Zen.
Was the Dean similarly eviscerated in a similar fashion, or was he just like, killed and then quickly went about his way?
The comparison to the murders is strikingly different. The Dean put up a struggle and a fight to where it was the killing blow to the back of him, almost like it was a cheap shot to go down his spine. Like, you could tell it's a different sort of appeal, that the strike in the back was a mortal blow with the beheading being the finisher. This one is more or less just, it was brutal, it was callous, it was very cruel and emotionless.
That sticks with me, because I look at this, 07 looks at this, his eyes narrow, he turns in the direction of the Dean's office, he looks back at the body, and he says aloud for everybody here, that doesn't make any sense. The Dean put up a fight. And whoever the
Mm-hmm.
psycho nut job was, he had to basically resort to a backstab
Yeah.
to actually
Yeah.
kill him. But then with this lady, she was just a regular human. She wasn't even a combatant, not even like an adventurer, current or retired. She had no way to defend herself, yet he
Mm-mm.
I've
He
heard of this as
basically
well.
butchered her.
He strangled her for sure. And you can see she shows him like the pictures that she took of, the hand marks around the neck, which showed that she was strangled. And then showing the handprint on the side of her chest cavity that was ripped open. And she would also tell him that one of her lungs and her small intestine was removed.
And before you guys continue, to address your 19 plus 6 there, Kara, for Emira's Mystic, raise it by 1. So, no clear magic was used in how the murder happened. The thing is, there is traces of magic that seems to have maybe in the area monitored and recorded it from a device that's usually in the library that with your senses that you're picking up is missing. There is a large amount of mystical equipment that's usually meant for surveillance so that kids don't steal books or anything are all missing. All of the 16 monitor pods that are used in the corners are gone. So no visual evidence of whoever was in the library is available. But I will also be right back, so you guys talk amongst yourselves. I gotta grab something upstairs.
So what was found?
Well, it's more so
Yeah, pretty much.
what we've learned. I think he has a particular underlying hatred for those who don't. I don't know. They're not combatants. They can't put up a fight, so he considers them beneath him, and just not really deserving of any kind of pity or mercy of a quick death.
But
But
the
someone
dean
like
put up a fight. You
And
think
his-
he's getting the thrill of those who can fight back?
That's what I'm thinking it is. In
Why
a
would
way,
he-
It would.
in a
Like a
twisted sort of
predatory?
in a twisted sort of way, he's I hate to put it like this, I really do. He's cutting the wheat from the chaff. Poor librarian, she was basically chaff and just found her to be, I don't know, revolting. Like she couldn't even really fight back.
But why
But the
take the organ?
dean,
Why would he hurt her? What'd she do to him?
What'd you
Sounds
say,
like-
Mira?
Why take the
That-
organs?
that is the other big question. Perhaps
What'd you
Sounds-
find?
Collecting organs.
trophies, maybe. I don't know.
It
Twist a
sounds.
game
Kind
of
of
cat and
magic?
mouse? Preserve the organs for. I don't know.
No. It's some form of magic. It's gotta be.
That's what I'm hoping. It's either some
Would
sort of
you-
magic or some type of twisted, messed up trophy.
What'd you find on your mystic check, Amira?
I couldn't take notes. This is above tape. My iPad is not letting me take notes, so I couldn't write anything down.
I did. Let
Okay.
I did. Let me
Thank
send it
fuck.
to you.
Okay.
I'll put it in the side chat for everybody.
In a crazy sort of way, it reminds me of mushroom hunters. You don't pick the big mushrooms. So it makes sense that they got a thrill out of it, and then you have to take the guts out. So maybe it is for magic or something darker. Who knows?
Well,
But I like
something's
where your
missing from the
brains are
surveillance
at.
setup. Something's missing from the surveillance setup.
Yeah.
He,
I'll just
he
have-
took them so he couldn't get seen.
Well, he
No,
also
here-
took the monitor. Whoever it was also took all the monitors.
that doesn't make any sense. Why would
Well-
he take those too?
Maybe he didn't.
So he
realize
can't
that
get
was
caught.
being Maybe he didn't realize he was being recorded, and
Just in case.
so they took him.
I'm gonna have well, when he gets back, I'm gonna
Oh, he's
have
coming.
Lobo. I'm gonna have Lobo see if he can trace his scent to each of those monitors and such, just to verify that it was in fact him.
Okay. Whew. Wait, fill me in. Who are you thinking it is? Because I just got back.
I want to have Lobo use his nose, his scent, to verify that our psycho killer is the one who took the monitoring equipment.
Fair
from all the
enough.
different-
Do survival with advantage because the scent is locked for Lobo.
All right.
Because
Here
you
we
did a smart
go.
move, Zen, and you get smart rewards.
That's what I'd like to do. Okay, so let's see, survival. Now that is my wit. I have a plus. Let's see, I have a +4 in that. All right. Okay. Thank God I had advantage, because the first die was a 1. Second die was a 15, so a 19.
19. Go to the blue box for survival and raise it by 1, because you needed at least 18 for neutral. You can definitely tell that this is the same individual because it definitely gives off the same aroma. However, there's also a smidgen of a foreign scent that's throwing Lobo off, kind of like with a weird, oh? Like his overall senses are a little bit disturbed that there are 2 senses tied to the devices being removed.
That's odd. So it's like he gets, when he's sniffing around the pod, when he gets up to a certain point, he's confirming, okay, yeah, I smell him, I smell that. But then when he gets past that point to a different part of the pod, he's like, and he does like that head tilting, like he's confused, like he's picking up something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, great. And just to further this, and I mark it down in my field notes. I have Lobo check the rest of the pods to verify that he's getting that dual scent, or just to make sure that this isn't just like a one-off.
That's fair. Throughout the entire Gamma library with where the pod stations are located, it's both scents that are dragging through, but the mystery scent becomes more and more foreign, where the main scent overpowers it.
Okay. So it's like it's a gradual decrease for one and an increase for the other.
Yes.
All right. And just to make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's dotted, God's rest her soul, I have Lobo get the scent of a librarian to see if the mystery scent is hers or if it's still someone else's that has yet to be identified.
From how she was beheaded, from where the neckline is, as Lobo has to sniff around the spores, which is just like...
I just, the sound is honestly, you guys watch as 07.
Don't eat them! Don't
He-
eat them!
He doesn't eat them.
Okay.
He flips out what is basically like a long sword blade from like his right arm across the top forearm, and he holds it up to like the little train and goes, "Shut up," and like, "Yep. Good boy." All right, and I wait until Lobo is finished, and then I withdraw the blade. I don't kill any of them. I don't eat any of them, but it's just the sound is like, ugh, that grates on my ears.
I don't want to hear them. I'm investigating a crime scene. From what Lobo picks up, the beheading is enough to verify it's the same person that beheaded the dean, but his scent is weaker when it comes to the librarian because he only beheaded the librarian. The mystery scent did the brutal, overall.
I beg your finest pardon.
Yes, with the bronze eagle effect, yeah.
I immediately stand up and I go, "Everyone, we have a problem, an additional problem." I turn to face everybody and I go, "Our psycho killer didn't eviscerate the librarian. Somebody else did."
What?
Oh?
Lobos picked up 2 scents.
Who?
There's a mystery scent over by the monitoring equipment and such, along with the psycho killer scent. The mystery scent is more prevalent around where the lung is out, the small intestines, all of that. The killer just simply killed her quickly and actually went about his day. He just beheaded her and left.
Maybe
Someone else did this.
there's a killer and
So-
then it has a pet, and the pet ate the intestine and the lung. I don't know.
Kind of like how you have Lobo.
Or a
Yeah.
copycat, or
I don't think it's.
It could be just. I feel like it could be 2 people, like actual
Working
2
together?
different individuals. Yeah.
One has fur, because you found fur.
That's true.
One's an
That
animal.
could be one attribute. That could be the one attributed to the killer or their assistant. Here's my question. Because it's on the way to, I imagine the Western Campus. I want to see if Lobo smells that mystery scent back at the dean's office, because the dean wasn't eviscerated like this. He still has all of his innards. So I want to know if the mystery scent was in that room or if it trailed off somewhere else.
If they even let us back in there.
Did we notice if any organs were missing? Didn't they spill out all behind him?
Made everything bigger.
Yes, all of his organs spilled out backwards.
So okay, that out of character, that part but were all of his organs still present?
That is a good question. So, you guys heading out of the Gamma Library to head up the hall and then to the immediate right, and then a mini left to go towards his office. It hasn't closed up yet because the people that are going to tape it off haven't arrived yet. You guys have a 5-minute window. You're able to go in, especially since Sarah is inconsolable. She is at her desk where she is crying so much she has begun to be dehydrated. The skin is becoming less and less colorful. Her clothes are being shriveled up from the tear stains and everything. She's just holding onto the desk, her fingers grabbing to the sides, still crying so profusely because she feels like she's the reason that Dean Obrecht is dead. And going into his office to see that the body is still as it is. You would be able to notice that every bit of his organs are there except for his heart.
They're collecting organs.
They have an intestines, a lung, and a heart. What the hell are
Could he be creating his own person?
A
Kinda like-
Frankenstein.
Like Frankenstein.
I've heard of him.
I never thought that I would be saying this, but I sincerely hope not. That's just all sorts of. Just no.
If we can find the
It's-
other bodies, we can see if there's any other organs missing from them as well.
Right.
Yeah, we're definitely picking up a possible
pattern.
theme. Yeah.
All right, now, but now here's my last question because I imagine for the last few minutes, possible necromancer. God, I hope not. Is the mystery scent along with the psycho killer scent are both present in the room?
Strangely, no.
Okay. I would like, since Lobo still has the psycho killer scent, I would like to roll survival to have him lock in the mystery scent to see if they're both in the Western Campus or if they've split up.
Okay.
Okay. So, advantage or no?
What's the number in the blue box?
5.
Roll with advantage.
All
Because you are
right.
now trained in survival.
Da 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 da. I'm going to click that lovely little box.
Yeah.
All right.
Would I'm wondering if, because Emira's been around Volan and Tiny and them, I'm wondering if she would have picked up any like hints of magic and stuff, just from like being around them with like hearing them talk and Volan about talking about like magic and stuff. If anything would pop out to her memory wise, that would be
No.
history. Yes.
That would be
No?
history,
Okay.
but nothing magical pops up right now because,
Okay.
unfortunately, and this is above table things, only Bella would know about a certain necromancer, but he never talks about that sort of stuff from his own personal life. He's very much a private person about some of his secret shames in life now.
Dang you, Bella! No.
I got a 22 for survival.
22. That is actually enough to lock in the scent. You will be able to hold this scent for 48 hours, but as just a small inkling of a counterbalance, there's only 18 hours remaining for the primary scent.
Right. So I'm like, all right, Lobo, got a scent? Yeah. All right. Which way? And I wait to see if he points west or if he points elsewhere.
He walks out of the Dean's to then walk out the main door to get into the hallway, where he first goes around into a bit of a circle, just trying to sniff through the air, like what most dogs do when they're trying to get their bearings, before kind of running off towards the west hall that leads towards one of the balconies, that for this section of a second quad in the Western Campus is where the outdoor pool is currently trying to be drained because there is a third body that has been floating in the pool.
But what? I look down and I go, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Not
And
a third! Another one!
They did say there were 5 killed. This makes
Bestie.
3.
Let's not spore this one.
I put my
immediately
hands in
turn-
my pockets. And you see sparkles come out of my pockets.
Good job, Bestie!
And I spoiled
Thank
Thank
in
you!
my pants.
I'm proud of you.
And I go, I look at Rini and I go, you, thank you. You also thank you for controlling yourself.
Yep, I think that's the reason why.
In my defense, if there was a bad person that came out, those spores can, stun people
Yeah,
physically, not just emotionally.
Unspore.
really, including you.
Good to know. How far down is? You said they're in the middle of draining a pool because the body's still there.
Yeah,
Yes.
right now the pool normally would be an 80-foot fall to go into the pool itself, but right now it's half drained, which means that's a 130-foot drop in before it's fully drained out.
Because
Damn.
this is one of
Can
those.
One at a time, guys.
Because I
Can
imagine
Seth-
this is one of those old schools. Are there like vines along the walls?
For the
Try to-
balcony, yes.
Okay. Any chance I could like? Do they look strong enough that I could climb down them? That I could climb down. They could support my weight.
Do an acrobatics. Now,
Can Sephy fly down?
did you activate your halo or no?
I can.
Then if you activate it, you can fly down.
Okay.
How far is it again? 100 something?
130 feet as a overall just jump off the balcony type thing. Like most people, when the pool is full, they just jump the 80 feet to do cannonballs or swan dive into the pool. But half drained, that's 130 feet.
Yeah, there wouldn't be. I imagine there wouldn't be enough water to cushion. With the +5, that brings me to a 20 for acrobatics.
20 is neutral. While Sephy is activating her halo to then let her white and black wings manifest from her back, just and then just fly off the balcony. 07 grabs one of the vines where it's kind of a little bit snag against the wall, but it's sturdy enough for him to swing a little bit and start wall running down like the prince from Prince of Persia, and then right before reaching the door, kicks off from his left foot to do a parkour roll to basically reach the rim of the pool right as Sephy is picking up the body to then have it be gently tossed onto the grass, a grassy knoll to the immediate. Well, from where it would be regularly positioned from a bird's eye view would be the right side, which is just by the doors that lead back into the northern quadrant of the campus that you guys were just in.
I didn't
How far away
ruin
is
the
that?
crime scene by picking it up, did I?
Server.
So anyway, the body is at least out of the pool.
How far away is the body now from where they're at?
It's if you jump off the balcony for some rolls, like some regular parkour rolls, it's like maybe 65 feet.
Alright, so I would like to do that, but as soon as I get closer to about 40 feet, I would like to do one of my buddying arts, Path of Shadows.
Alright, then first do athletics, and then just mark off one of your mirage charges.
24?
24 is a success, raise it by 1.
Yeah, but it goes up to 400 by base.
That table, did I contaminate the body when you said I moved it? Because I just went to fly down.
I'll be right back. I'm still acting up.
So anyway.
Yeah, they didn't go to move. They didn't say to move the body. They just wanted to fly down.
Shadow.
I have my reasons, y'all. Calm down. I have my reasons. Let me
Okay.
cook. Y'all so impatient with the wrong questions.
I'm not patient. It's a genuine question.
So
You just see Anya just appear out of nowhere.
just coming out from the nearby shadows as cool as can be. You're just like, but we saw you jump from. So how'd you? Wait a minute. So
Who wants to see Emira fail at parkour?
Also, what would you like me to do in this moment?
Whatever you'd like to do, Chad.
Would you like to
I
come
will-
out now?
Yes, I would like to parkour with my friends.
Go, Bessie, go!
Roll for me in athletics.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna try and parkour also. It's gonna fail. Just you wait.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Question about
I'm using a mulligan.
I never said y'all had mulligans in this.
18 for Chad.
18 for Chad.
Ooh.
That's at least a neutral.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I did get a 13 plus 4, but I don't trust it.
Was that with the mulligan I said y'all didn't have?
Oh wait. No, you didn't say we had mulligans. I was just asking we did. We don't, that's what it is.
17 is not enough. But Kat, what was your question?
For teleportation,
Hmm?
how many times can I do that in a row?
Wait,
like
no,
it
15 plus 4. It's a 19.
Outside of combat, it's an indefinite thing because it's a species trait. In combat, it's once per round.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
It
So-
was a 15. It was a 15, not a 13. I can't read today.
What, do you have Ashley Johnson's dice now where you can't read the numbers?
They are tiny dice. Leave me alone.
Tiny.
Or is it the one that's always constant keeps getting cocked like every other roll?
Oh yeah.
I'm just,
Again.
Look, I have a mini dice set. Leave me alone.
I'm just
Aw.
saying,
I
it
also
could
have
be
gnome
either
dice.
or.
I love
so-
Minnie. Minnie.
This is true.
But 19
could I-
is a
5 and a
6.
3 looking.
Yes,
It's a
Kat.
5 and a 3 looking.
I did get
oh,
an 18. Does that pass?
It does pass.
So do I get a 4 to athletics?
Yes.
Hey.
But yes, Kat.
Hypothetically, could I teleport to the bottom
You could, yeah.
without hurting myself?
Yeah.
She basically just like she blink steps.
Yes.
Multi steps.
Yes. Wow, Rapper.
It's like a reverse spin thing that Alice Little does in Alice Madness Returns with the butterflies.
It's okay.
Yes.
I
You
won't
see-
use the mini dice.
And then because
You see Chad.
Oh,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say, you see Chad kind of flipping around next to Rini, just like doesn't look like it should be possible, but somehow figured out his head like is a counterweight to keep him balanced as he parkours down.
Parkour.
So,
And what I picture is Rini, like when she makes like the final land as a Flora, she does like a perfect ballet bow. And 07 just goes,
Thank you. Thank you.
And with
Anyway.
"Anywho."
19 now as the success for Emira, you don't fail because the dice wanted you to succeed. You're all able to get down, and here's the thing about this dead body. This is one of the janitorial staff who is they're a crustacean merfolk. To be more precise, they are a lobster folk. Not really a well-known species from the undersea kingdoms, because they're more or less the more brutish type. They're mostly known from other merfolk and undersea/marine species as executioners by nature. Most of the kings and queens of the undersea kingdom use lobster folks to actually use their claws and act as a mobile guillotine for those that have caused crimes in the undersea kingdom. But this janitor, that a lot of people knew because of how friendly he was known as Lenandor. And before you guys ask about the spelling, I got you. Lenandor, who was pretty much everyone's favorite custodian because he really wanted to look out for the kids and would kind of help like the upperclassmen about to graduate play pranks on their favorite teachers, like, Oh, looks like I accidentally forgot I polished the hallways again. Oh, there's a slip and slide. So, the difference, though, in how he was killed, and why I kept trying to avoid the wrong question about contaminating the crime scene, there's a reason I wasn't trying to answer that silly question, kids, is because his overall exoskeleton was violently cracked in ways to where his internal flesh is popping out, but it's actually cooked in several pieces from how the skin was cracked open. The overall back was ripped open violently, but it doesn't seem like there are handprints to actually have his spinal column stretched up like how accordions would, just with the crushed in effect. But at the same time, you're also seeing that there are other organs shoved in to make it an explosive effect on the inside, almost like a Jackson Pollock painting, from how his own organs were disrupted to then when you guys are twisting it around for the chest, you're seeing that there. Before I even go any further, there's actually one thing you guys found out in freshman orientation, that one of the upperclassmen students that was about to graduate summa cum laude from the Undersea Kingdoms went missing. You don't remember anything else of the reports. You find that missing kid, who is a shark folk's head, in Lenin Door's chest.
What?
Yes.
And I'm like, I look at this and I go, so let me see if I've got this straight. This guy basically had his back area cracked and split open, and then a student shark folk's head from, I'm sorry, it was the previous year?
He was going to graduate this year for summa cum laude, actually.
For this year is stuffed in there?
Mm-hmm.
That takes shoving your head up an ass to a whole new level.
Shark
And
stuffed
that
lobster.
person, and also that person doesn't seem very weak. Summa cum laude is a really high, prestigious thing to get when you graduate.
Isn't that for smart people?
Yes, that is.
I'm not very smart.
Yeah. No, you
See, take that back.
you have your moments.
I can perform.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
And you're the best performer around. One day we need to do spoken word and dance, but now's not the time. We have a
Later, bestie.
later bestie, but we have an intelligent person with
And
who's lost their head
And a lobster.
and a lobster.
A smart shark head and a lobster man. Oh. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts.
I think this guy likes seafood. Or he's just messed up. Or both.
07, can you have Lobo sniff?
Gotta sniff all the things.
Okay, I'll certainly try, but I'm gonna say right now it's gonna be a bit harder. We don't know how long this guy was soaking in this water for, and unfortunately, water tends to muddle up scents a little bit too well. But he'll do his best.
Is the water hot or warm?
Yeah, you said that this guy was partially cooked,
Yeah, was it in hot water?
or was it like he got blasted by our fireball and then split open, or was he boiled in there?
I mean, he did land in some hot water. If he's, we're all in kind of hot water right now. If you really think about it.
Chad, that was a god-awful pun, and probably one of the worst timings. Never again.
Oh, I am so sorry. Zero, the hero.
So, to answer your guys' question, normally the pool is not heated because if it was, that'd be a lawsuit. So, normally it's just, regular cool, if not room temperature water, so that, people don't get sued. So, the fact that the overall body was boiled gives off red flags. But the thing that when Lobo is sniffing, it's not from the mystery scent. This all seems to be tied to the primary perpetrator, where the only anomaly that's from Lenondor's murdered body is that it's the student's head that comes from the mystery scent.
The animal added his touch with the head.
So the mystery scent was linked to the shark head, but the psycho killer is linked to everything else.
Yes.
The pet got the shark.
And our psycho killer got our lobster janitor.
He was so nice.
I've barely been. This is gonna sound awful. How long have I been here? Because I'm a freshie. I know where my classes are. Are we in like first, second semester?
This would technically be second semester. All of you guys started around the fall time. Winter time, you guys only have like maybe 2-ish months out of the 4 months of the year on campus. Then you go back the last 2 months of the winter season. Now we're in spring, and you guys are in second semester in full.
Alrighty then. It's like, I mean, you've only been here, what, getting on to like half a year, and like this guy, even some of the most soulless teachers that I've heard about could not find a single bad thing to say about this guy.
That's sad.
Unless they're not related. Meaning, like, what if it's a past alum that's killing? Or maybe it's not someone at all who goes here. They're just hungry.
That could also be the case. We don't even know for sure whether it's a member of the faculty, a student, or just someone completely unrelated. Question:
Hey, a student.
How soon was the shark head stuffed into the janitor's body?
That would be a deduction check, good sir, because that's a good question.
Which I am trained in.
Ooh.
I actually have a 5 in that. All right.
Whoop,
So train, that is automatic advantage.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Come on, dice roll. Don't fail me now. Okay. D20. Once again, thank God for advantage, because the first roll was a 3.
Oh, God.
That wouldn't have gone well. Thankfully, the second roll was a 17. So with the +5, that brings it to 22.
22. Go to the blue box, raise it by 1. The shark head was shoved in the morning. So it seems that Lenondor was the last kill from the original 5 listings, but the summa cum laude to be was, for some reason, having their head shoved through Lenondor's chest.
So Lobster Bro died first, and then Shark Bro?
So there was a significant amount of time between between both of these killings.
Yeah.
The shark head was stuffed in well, like post-mortem.
Yes, sir.
Maybe there's two killers, but I wonder if they're not together when they kill.
That's kind of what I'm thinking with all of this.
One kills and the furry one comes after.
I'm gonna do a survival. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Brain, no work. I'm gonna do a mystic and a nature check.
Okay.
Can I do a medicine check to see how long the
That's a D6.
shark folk
That's a D100.
was killed prior to being shoved in?
Yeah.
Okay.
D8. Everything but what I need is coming out of the bag.
Even the Bakugan?
Even the okay. Nope, that's just a fireplace.
21 for my medicine
Ha!
check.
I found a D20.
21.
Let us roll it. That is a
Uh,
nat 20 on the nature check.
So nat 20
I don't-
plus.
Hero to do it and like
I don't know if this was.
hero was like demon.
Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
And for the mystic, 16 plus 7. Is that 21 or 23?
I think it's 23.
Okay. So a 24 for nature. So nat 20 plus 4 for, so 24 for nature, and a 23 for fuck.
I understand what you're saying. Before I answer that, Bree, you had a question?
Yeah, I don't know if this has been done before, but has anyone looked for like footprints or anything around the body to kind of see if like they left any trace that way?
Do a survival for that.
Okay.
But
Would I be able to assist in that at all?
you can, which would give Bree advantage if they aren't trained in that.
I am not. So yeah, let's do. Thank you.
So,
All right, and I am trained, so by all means.
as you're doing that, I'm going to first address the medicine, where the student that was sadly murdered, his name is Kalkanani. Don't worry, guys, I got you for the notes. Because I
Thank you,
like to
Bestie.
be a nice GM.
Well, you know I take notes, so...
My notes would be just, yeah, I'd kill that name. I would slaughter it.
Kalkanani, who was actually on brand of being the first scion berserker of the new era. He was actually going to be the first of any to be a psionic warrior on the battlefield to graduate summa cum laude. He's been missing for over... Well, there's 16 months in a year on the planet Ultos. So he's been gone for 11 months. The head is basically showing that it's partially decayed on the side, with the jaw half burnt off on the right side, and the nose slightly skinned off. So that's on that front.
Brutal.
Now for you, Kara, only raise both of them by 1, because it all reached exactly just on the threshold of a 1-point percentile success. So, with Mystic, the only thing mystically done is that Lenindor's body was set on fire from the inside by a sneak attack.
Oh, damn.
Someone did something to burn everyone's favorite janitor from the inside to make his skin pop up and boil, to have him topple into the pool. But it also seems as if, from the nature, to go into it, someone, without disturbing the water, cracked open the spine without physically touching him, to then shove the head into the chest to evade any sort of resurrections from being set forth.
What the fuck?
So our shark folk summa cum laude. he was killed, obviously, like quite possibly 11 months ago.
Yeah.
His head was shoved into the body post-mortem of our lobster folk, who he was basically lobster boiled from the inside out, and then fell into the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Emira would share the information.
And then whoever shoved the shark head into the body did so in such a way that it would prevent any kind of resurrection of either case.
Yes.
Without touching the body? There's so much crazy shit.
By the way, my survival, thank you so much for advantage. I got a nat 20, so 23.
Yay!
Nice.
Woo, woo, woo. So does that mean that goes up to 4, or I'm trained in it?
You would raise it by 2, because that's a point above where it would just be of the increased by 1 threshold. Congratulations, Bree! Raise it by 2 to be 5.
Yay!
Now
So
you're
technically
trained.
Yay! I put that on the wrong thing. That's okay. But yeah, if I could see like any sort of footprints or track or anything.
You do more than that. After you're just walking around just trying to contemplate your next great poem, the Chad, you actually fall into the indent of a footprint to where it
It's
is
Guys, I have fallen into the deep crevice of my soul. But I think it's a footprint.
It is most definitely a footprint, Chad.
There's always a footprint.
If you wouldn't mind, and I reach and I very so gingerly lift him up by the cap of his head and gently set him to the side. I look at the footprint and I study it. Is it someone wearing footwear or is it someone who is barefoot?
barefoot. To be more precise, they are a non-Auslinian foxfolk. I have to say it because in the continent of Auslin, there are Vulbixes, which are basically either Kitsunes or Inari fox spirits that are technically yokai, but that's a whole big thing I'm not ready to explore with you guys yet. Maybe in a different 2-shot I might be running this year as a little bit of a treat. But for now...
Oh, I have... After your explanation, I have something for that, but please go on. I'm restraining myself.
So these are more of the... They don't have a genus name. They're just known as foxfolk because they're not as fancy as the Inari/Kitsune of Vulpixes that live in Auslin. Their footprints are very distinct, where they start off on their hind legs when walking before putting down their feet for a full-blown running sprint, where when Chad fell into the footprint, it was just them on the hind leg from the print. But then it went into a running sprint for the remaining footprints that go from the northern quadrant of the western campus to start heading westbound.
So they whoever made this, they took off.
Yeah.
They took off heading to the west campus.
Well, the western quadrant of West Campus.
Okay, and can I tell how recent that footprint is?
This is roughly 30 hours old. It's slightly faint a little bit, but it's still fresh enough to keep tracking. Where Lobo's nose twitches and he starts to growl.
I wonder if we found the mystery scent.
Is the scent of the foot of... I bit my... Ouch!
Poor Carl.
That sucks. I've done that. That's so it's just instant pain and awfulness. that is actually my follow-up question to that. Is the mystery scent linked to that footprint?
No, it's linked to the primary scent.
Ooh.
Is it now? And the hair that was on
Dean Ulbricht's.
our dean.
I know what you're about to say, Zen, because I sensed the question. It is technically passable that it was fox hair that was in the dean's hand, that was clutched in his grip when his hand was embedded in the wall.
Interesting.
Are you confirming it was fox hair?
Could be.
That's that.
Oh, could be. Okay, we don't know.
It could be.
TBD.
All right.
Can I lick the hair to see if I can taste what kind of what it could be?
Oh no!
I'll lick it.
Yeah, lick it.
No!
Why?
No!
I would love to lick it. We tried smelling
No.
it, so we might as well try licking it.
Did
No.
Lobo smell it yet?
Yes, Lobo smelled it.
Yes, I'm gonna lick
couldn't
it.
match
I would
it.
like to lick it.
No!
What is this Connor from Detroit become human level of deduction reason?
Anya? Anya is just looking at Chad. Touch this evidence, and I will send you to the next kingdom from here.
Oh, god damn it.
I have put Spooky
Failed.
in air
I
jail.
got a
apologize.
7.
A set. Oh, poor
Anya
baby.
puts the baggie away. No, we're not doing this.
I couldn't really taste it anyways.
You wouldn't be able to get to the bag anyway.
Oh, god.
No.
I'm picturing Connor from Detroit Human just like, yes, let me analyze the crime scene, licks the blood. What the fuck? Stop doing that, Connor!
I had to put the boy in air jail.
That's
Oh,
fine.
no.
But, from what Lobo is picking up, he is raring to go, but he's waiting for 07's command, because he doesn't want to be far from his owner.
Yeah. I go. This the fox folk who made this print. That's linked to our psycho killer. It has his scent.
Oh god. Ugh, fuck.
The main one is a fox?
Yeah, but to make it clear, it's not a kitsune or a yokai, not one of those fox folk. Just,
What others are there?
I mean, regular plain old fox folk,
Oh, okay.
like auburn hair, white tip tail, that kind of a thing. Which, in a way, that actually would explain the. I mean, foxes just in general foxfolk in general are known to be very cunning creatures. They don't typically do front-faced engagements. So it would explain our lobster folk being boiled from the inside out. It would explain the librarian being decapitated. And it would also explain how the dean, when he got split from behind. So,
Fox did that?
yeah. So he's got a firm grip on his scent. He's off in that direction.
Let's track him. Good job, Momo.
Yes. Good job, Lobo. So that way I don't have to lick hair again. I much prefer a nice
lick
steak.
hair to begin with.
What did it taste like, Bessie?
Oh my god.
He didn't lick it.
He didn't get it.
I didn't
Let
give
me
him.
play. Let me
And-
pretend.
No.
No,
Because-
we're not
Look,
going.
We've got 2 more bodies to find.
All right.
And before we leave, though, we should check and see if any of his organs are missing.
Yeah, what
True.
was missing?
Nothing is
right.
missing from his innards that you can tell. Like, not even his head was decapitated in its exact modus operandi. The head was crushed in to where it's not popped out, it's just crushed in to where it's sandwiched between the lungs and various different blood vessels.
Lovely.
This is one very sick, twisted series of individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Scary.
But still, y'all got someone to track down, and Lobo is just now running in circles, just angrily growling. He is ready and raring to go.
Yeah, no, I
Go, Lobo, go! Go, Lobo, go!
So I go, may as well follow it, but before we go, I would like to see if are we being watched?
That is a good question. Do an observation for me.
That is yes.
And I am trained in that, so that gives me advantage.
Automatic advantage.
Woohoo! All right. Yeah, let's see. Observation. That's a +6. All right. Yep. It's cocked. Okay. Not bad. Okay. 22 seems to be my lucky number tonight. 16 on the higher die, so 16 + 6, that's 22.
22, raise it by 1. As I have to ignore one person's ping because it's one of my adult, air quotes, adult voice actress associates. They're on the Blue and White app doing a stream with very happy toys involved. Anyway.
Oh.
No more questions.
Yeah,
Case closed, Your Honor. No further questions.
No further
Hey,
questions.
Slinkies
Moving
can
on.
be happy.
Yes,
That's-
Slinkies. That's what we're talking
adorable,
about.
innocent
Yes,
child.
Slinkies.
Yeah, Slinkies.
Well, I mean, they don't. They
Finger
go,
traps, if you will.
they do go from standing upright to flaccid. So
Also, I'm not innocent, you silly, silly child. I'm a therapist by day. You think I don't hear things?
I'm sure.
Anyway, you guys are running after Lobo, who's picking up everything to run faster than his normal speed. Normally, he only runs 35. Right now, he's pulling up a clean 70. He is ready to track down this person.
Rip it.
Do I pick up anything with my observation?
When you're taking off behind Lobo, just at the rear of everyone, just like, wait, Lobo, wait up! You're able to, with 22, notice that there is something briefly on the roof that vanishes like mist for a brief moment. But you guys did have one kind of peering eye in the background.
I pause briefly. I look in that direction, and I just go, watching your audience, are you? Sick freak. And I take off, continuing to follow Lobo.
Okay, so you guys go from the northmost point for the first quad all the way to go towards the central quad of Western Campus, where they're still picking up the debris and damage left behind from the chain explosion that ruin 3 buildings. Like, you are trying to zip past and dodge out of the way of a lot of construction people, where they're just like swinging around bars and different bricks, where you're just ducking underneath, sliding by, almost getting hit by a few different beams that were trying to be placed through. Just one person pulling in a anti-grav crane that you guys almost slam into, with Lobo doing the Akira slide underneath it, while you guys are just like, what the how are we supposed to? But then just parting out of the way just in time, where one of you, I'm not gonna say who, but one of you hits the fountain that's in the center part of the quad, just hitting it full force to then tumble through for a minute before collecting yourselves. Again, I'm not gonna say who. Y'all decide who between yourselves.
Run that by me again.
I'm feeding the boy, so
I'm kind of picturing it happens to
I could do it.
I'm
Chad.
great. I'm graceful.
I could do it. You guys can trust me.
okay.
So Chad's the one that hits the fountain, ends up
Yeah.
trying to climb up, but then just boom, 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 boom. And
I did great with parkouring. I could do it.
and what I picture, because Rini is in fact his bestie, Rini just like, blinking with like, that ballet pose, and then just with one hand catching Chad as he lands mushroom head first onto her palm, and then blinking them both away as we continue to run. And he's like, look
Very
at all the
dramatic.
pretty stars.
I got
I was,
you, bestie.
I was truly
was
the
fun.
greatest at parkour. Why are there 4 of you?
Oh God, he's
Rini,
he's
that was the most fun.
he's seeing in quadruplicate. Good God, how hard did he hit his head?
Rini, there's 5 of you, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I have twins. Oh my goodness.
Bestie, you have quadruplets and triplets.
You
I
have your own
spawned!
ballet
I
troupe.
spawned like you, bestie.
You spawned!
Oh,
Take care of them.
As I'm running, I just go, it would be annoying if it wasn't so damn endearing, the two of them.
One day, bestie, if I shan't marry another shroom, I shall propose to you with a poem.
I would love that, bestie. Be besties forever.
2 years later, they all get invites to the wedding.
And
Oh my God.
all our spores could be besties.
Oh God, I can already see it. I can already see it. He has like a bunch of like, he has a bunch of little mini shrooms.
Best friend.
A bunch of little mini shrooms just like lined up, little pen swords raised up.
Ash, for once, I didn't kill Shadow.
I know. It's
Bestie, this is the best day of my life.
And then like he's standing there, and like it's not just a suit, it is the definition of a dapper suit. And of course, our resident dark ethereal ballerina, she's dressed in one of those like, ballerina gown suits that just like takes like the whole like dark galactic space thing and just like it like envelops the whole thing. And all the rest of us were just like, so this happened? This is the thing?
Pronounce these besties for the resties.
Besties for resties.
Besties for resties.
And some people go, how could they possibly marry each other? They're best friends. And we just sort of go, isn't that kind of the point? I mean,
Like, you
why-
could be in a platonic wedding for all you know. Like, you just marry your
A
best
marriage
friend.
of convenience, so our spawns shall always be together.
They will never be alone.
They shall be the galactic shrooms.
Besties
Anywho,
forever.
galactic.
we have officially broken our scribe. He is trying so hard. He's trying
You
so
guys
hard.
you
Bless
killed
him.
him.
But anyways,
So, you guys are able to get through the area to where you guys have to cut through one of the broken buildings where unfortunately there's still debris falling. Because that was the pottery building.
You destroyed the pottery building too, Sephy? Damn.
I'm sorry.
Y'all better hope
just
Rainy
black
never
out
hears about
sometimes.
this. Y'all better hope Rainy never hears about this.
Oh, she's gonna
You
hear about it.
destroyed-
No, I'm kidding.
The arts? Please don't destroy dance.
Didn't mean to. Sometimes I get angry and I black out, and I don't know why, and I'm trying.
But anyway,
Gonna be okay.
upon cutting through this building, you guys end up in a very unique facility that actually has to go through the western quadrant of your illustrious campus. Allow me to give you a photograph of an original map for where you guys will be. Unfortunately, the other fancy map I have for another thing we're doing in several weeks is lost. I don't know where it is. But that's a different...
Dang it.
That's a different table's problem for later. I'll try to recreate it from memory later. It won't be as great, though.
It's fine.
I hope it's fine. I've spent weeks on that map.
You
I know,
see
and I'm saying it's fine.
You see Chad kind of swatting in the air. Bestie, your spores are vanishing.
No! My children! Genocide!
Genocide!
Them,
No genocide!
whatever therapist gets them as clients, I feel so bad for.
I go through therapists like water. Don't worry.
That explains so much. By the way, out of character, when our illustrious scribe made the clear distinction that the footprint was not a kitsune or yokai, for those that don't know, which I imagine is not many of you, I will honestly be amazed if even one of you don't, even one of you doesn't know this.
I'm right here, Spooky.
But kitsune, demon foxfolk, they're immortal. They can live for thousands of years. Here's the kicker. The more tails a kitsune has, one for each 1,000 years, the more powerful they are. Where the elders of kitsune are the infamous 9 tails, as their goddess Inari.
Also known as Pokemon. Yeah, who said that?
Pokemon!
Pokemon! Slowpoke
Yes.
is the best Pokemon, though.
But here's the extra kicker in this other thing that I had written. Similar kind
We'll
of
have
to this,
to talk later.
Yeah.
So here's your guys' map of the thing, because this is the combat arena. This is actually the illustrious combat arena of the Western Campus. This map I posted right here. It is modeled after one of the lost monsters that many people knew as the disc tortoise. The disc tortoise was actually the thing that made people realize that Tarrasques aren't really that big of a deal, because this was the first monster that chose to eat them as a dietary constriction.
As a dietary constriction.
What? That's a big thing.
The only reason that a disc turtle doesn't exist anymore, there's only one in creation, and the current Berserker King is the one that killed it and then harvested its body in order to solidify a palace for a well-known figure in the world. But they're not allowed to talk about what well-known figure. It's a trade secret, if you would. But, yeah, it's modeled after the disc turtle, which is why, as of today, many people are known to have Tarrasques as pets, because for the last several thousand, if not over 2 million years, people just didn't know what to do with them after realizing, oh, they're not that scary, we could kick a Tarrasque's ass. That's why kids in summer camps are able to slay them as initiations.
Damn it! Did Emira ever kill one with a wooden sword?
No, you did not.
Damn it!
You guys
Right
spent like
away.
a whole day in hell, which was a year in the prime material, so you guys missed that initiation.
No.
So, you guys would be appearing on the right side of the map for this arena.
Is it, boy?
So, where you guys are seeing the moon symbols would be exactly where you're entering from for this combat arena.
Okay.
The combat arena is roughly a 90 by 90 building. It's not the biggest building in the Western Campus, but it is sizable. Off in the side, there are the collapsible bleachers that are cemented into the wall that come out mystically, but right now they are swallowed into the walls, leaving it just the 90 by 90 space with just the overall training mechanism in the center. And Lobo kind of stops where he's just kind of trying to sniff around, but he seems confused, like the scent is there but not there. He's kind of thrown off now.
I look around at this, and you guys see 07, his left arm, forearm, portion of it like rises up, and kind of like Hawkeye's collapsible bow from the Avengers movie, it kind of like snaps into position, and I just go, they're here.
Both of them?
Are
At
we
least
near any
one
dead
of-
bodies?
At least one of them. And I look around, are there any dead bodies?
Make an observation.
Can I help?
You can.
I think yours would be like its own separate role thing, but
Well, no, I'd give you advantage unless you already have it.
I'm trained in observation, so I believe I already have advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
don't get me wrong. It would be great if you could, but it's like +5 bonus.
Never mind.
Let's say, since you're already trained, let's say that Chad, since you're both trained, I believe, you'd be able to have an additional +3 as compensation from Chad.
I'm not trained. I'm not trained in observation.
Ah, dang it.
But the spirit of it was there because I got a nat 20, a 27, baby.
Yes, there we go.
Let's go! Hell yeah. Nice.
So, unfortunately, Sephy only gets neutral, but 07 will get +1 because that's the threshold for a success.
Awesome.
The only reason a 24 is not exactly what is needed to be a success, it's merely just neutral because the space, although big, it's also, even with dark vision, it's not really the best well-lit place where certain parts are mystically coated in darkness. Which is why with a 27 being the main success, you're able to see that it's not one body that you're seeing. There are various bodies that are taut that dangle from the ceiling down like chandeliers. there are...
I'm in a spore. Sorry.
There are 13 corpses that are hung like chandeliers from the ceiling.
I look up at this and I go, "Oh, you sick, twisted creatures." I look at you and I go, "Chad, I will stick you out the window."
Listen! I have an idea, and just in case, it's good backup, right? It's another form of a weapon, and I spore as I'm making eye contact with you.
Oh, dear God Almighty. This had better
Remind me to take the hottest shower in the world and to burn my clothing.
I will have to douse my parts. I will have to take an oil bath. It's not as pleasant as it sounds.
I don't know, it sounds rather nice. Kind of like being in hot water, like we were before.
Speak for yourself.
I
Anywho,
think it sounds pleasant.
Sounds nice.
And there...
Who said that? Wait. Who said that? That wasn't one of the Beanie Crew.
The Beanie Crew. That's our name.
The Beanie Crew. Now that's adorable.
Their group name.
I try to follow the voice. Team Beanie.
Team Beanie.
Rini with a beanie.
That's truly a college improv group, Team Beanie.
It really is.
I mean, what else are we really?
Okay, we're gonna need a suggestion from the audience.
Need a group name.
So, following the voice, you're kind of having your head turn right, turn left, trying to circumnavigate before you all of a sudden hear the artifice for the main mechanism in the center of the room just click, 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 as it's starting to flipping the entire arena to start opening, to have the various plates become the image I basically played it out for you guys, with the arena just being a circlet and then having a beam in the center. To have someone coated in shadows but with glowing eyes looking on of like, well, would you look at this? And you all still have several hours to spare. Well done. I figured it would take very, very long before people would at least find something after the small amount of gifts I've placed for this.
DM.
Hmm?
Did he step anywhere near my spores?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna spore on more dead bodies.
You're just shooting your spores into the air.
Yes, and letting it rain down. Chad babies.
Baby besties.
This is the most ejaculation I've had to be in a narration I've ever had. Anyway.
It is not ejaculation, it's sporulation, and it's for a good cause.
So turned on right now. Correlation.
I don't mean to just shoot my spores everywhere. I usually save this for someone I'm really attracted to.
But for some reason, Corpses just does it for me in this moment.
Dear sweet
Listen,
God
I didn't write the rules. You guys wrote the rules.
Here, while Sephy is believing that he is actually doing that.
Write the rules in regards to your character.
No, it says,
God.
in addition, you read, mushrooms can make more, whatever the mushroom name is, from corpses. In addition, they regenerate over death saves. So I'm taking that as I spore into a dead body.
Only when you're about to die, but sure. But anyway, with the spores raining down, this is the part that's gonna make Chad kind of go wide-eyed, where each time the spore is about to hit the person, they burn to where you're hearing tiny screams.
My children!
I look at that and I go, now that's mass genocide.
No! Genocide! Yeah, you hear that and I pull out my little sword.
And once again, okay, I have to pull this up. I have to pull this up. I imagine this is how Chad looks in this moment, just like turning, like it's like the anime red glare eye towards.
Yes! Yes, that's what I look like right now.
Just like slowly turns, like, you will pay for that.
Can I, DM, roll an intimidation check?
Go for it.
Oh boy.
I'm trained in that, so I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
+5. Okay.
Yeah.
Where did that... that's a 21.
21. You tried to
21.
be your most intimidating self in a way that would be very, very prolific for all creatures to fear. However, the glowing eyes just see this and they're just like, are you supposed to be threatening? That's adorable.
Call me adorable one more time, you filth.
Well,
Okay.
kiddies, you found me.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way, since I imagine it's on all of our minds, and as messed up as it is, I have to admit, even I'm a little bit curious. Why? Why do all this?
Why do all what? Overgrown wind-up toy.
The murder.
Oh, great, the porcelain doll speaks.
Don't call her a porcelain doll. She is the most dangerous creature of them all.
Right, what Bessie said.
How amusing.
At least I'm amusing. And what do you fancy yourself as? An artist?
I fancy myself as a worthwhile employee.
Of whom?
A lady doesn't kiss and tell, now does she?
Well, technically, if you have a best friend, you tell her everything, so...
You obviously don't have a bestie.
So you did all this for somebody else? Who? The dean?
Oh. Working for Nastya would probably be the death of me. No. Why settle for lesser-known titles to raise failures when my job is a lot more enjoyable?
Failures? That's what you consider them? And you do it at the behest of someone else. So really, what I'm seeing and hearing is someone who is basically as pedestrian and mundane as an over-glorified, self-important butcher that has a leash strapped around his neck. Her neck.
Keep going. I enjoy hearing this band. What is this? Band number 732. This is so enjoyable before the slaughter begins. Keep going, I'm waiting for the others from the list.
This guy's rude. I don't like you.
What Bestie says, and you have a poor way with words.
Yeah,
should be
she's a.
Wait. Yeah. Also, the fact that I'm not on the list proves that you don't know much.
Yeah, you're dumb.
Don't. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if you want to be on the list, and as she snaps her fingers to have the doors slam shut behind you, the room becomes hotter. It increases the temperature.
Great.
It's hot in here.
Great.
Should we leave?
Over table. Over table. You said it's hot in here. My brain went, so take off all your clothes.
So hot. I want to take my clothes off.
Oh, yes, that's a great poet. I forget the name, but I think it's Shelley.
Oh my god. Why, Cara? Why, out of all the times, why?
ADHD.
Look, you should know this answer by now. It's Cara.
I know.
And also, it's
Look, I don't have a
what
face cam. The amount of times I was dying of laughter.
What
The
I
poet's
also,
name is Shelley, by the way, I say to the person,
But yes,
in
Zen.
case you didn't know.
Go ahead, Zen.
We can get out.
but I just picture that when that gets mentioned, just because it kind of makes the foxfolk woman like kind of twitch a bit, where she's like, they're mocking me. I have them trapped, and that one they're laughing. And just go, hey, you had us want to go with your banter. We're giving you banter. It's if it's not to your taste, well, I mean,
Then you can leave.
We can't give you taste if you never had any to begin with. So
Actually,
Right.
when well, I know it was like above table, but if it was in character,
Yeah.
she would just have tilted her head of just like, okay, that's a new one. You're stripping to basically roast fasted. All right, cool.
That's what you do when it's hot in here.
You just get naked and roast to death in your own sweat.
That's also known as being in hot water.
Well, the lobster bro did.
But
And then you put a shark in him.
But back to the canon way things are going, with the doors slamming, the temperatures rising to where you're hearing a mechanism go off by saying, temperature control disabled. Temperature control disabled. Temperature control overridden. Raising temperature to do environmental challenge grade 77. Raising temperature to highest maximum 30,000 Fahrenheit.
Oh, great.
Zero hero! You're a chef! How bad is it?
she's going to try to cook us. And I assume she's in the room with us as this is happening.
She's standing in the center, basically waiting up the clock where you guys are able to hear the mechanical / robotic voice just say, temperature will rise completely in 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 8 minutes.
Okay, we need to get that under control.
Yes, you
Yesterday.
do.
Do we kill them?
Do we know where the controls are?
Nope, y'all are only freshmen. Y'all don't have that privilege.
Fuck.
However, Anya might have an inkling. Because upperclassmen, y'all.
An inkling for what, Bestie? I had to step away.
Where the overall control center for the entire combat arena is, because right now the temperature is about to rise to its maximum for level 77, which is 30,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which canonically used to be the hottest period in Alaj Nox back in the day.
Anya, knowing this, is saying, son of a bitch, in Cypher of Rouge.
Where it all kind of sounds like Nazrat from A Clockwork Orange.
She's gonna go find the control panel.
Emira
Y'all
would
can
follow after.
No. You guys stay put.
I don't
Distract
think it's a good idea to
them.
split up.
Distract them so I can go to the control panel.
Okay, so does that mean I can explode things or just you cause general chaos?
Chaos?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
But bye.
Sis, chaos emote?
Yeah.
And then just
never-
like that, Anya just vanishes into the shadows, leaving all of the freshmen with the unknown, air quotes, woman in the center of the room.
How far away from her are we?
You guys, like I said, came in from where you guys see the moons, from the map.
Mhm.
She's in the center, which would be roughly, I'd say 35 feet away.
Okay, cool.
Do I still have my halo activated? Genuine question. Just didn't know if that went away or not.
Do you want to?
Thinking.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Ree.
My chat's not working.
Oh no. We saw grabbing water.
That's good. Now I can't open it.
Oh no.
No.
But all of the freshmen with this unknown person. So, guys, this is the whole situation where y'all could try to fight this person in the middle of the room to keep them occupied. Y'all could try to bang on the doors. You have options.
I have an idea.
What is it,
I
bestie?
swear to God, if
And
it's
I
more
get-
sport.
I'm gonna gather all of you around so that way we're kind of huddled. I will put up a distraction. And if you want, you guys can investigate while I deal with the mushroom murderer.
Sounds good. I'll stick with you, Bessie.
Okay, we shall distract with a song and dance. And
Yes. I'm ready.
is that okay, everyone?
What do you guys think?
Oh, that definitely will not work. Okay.
I think it's a great idea.
How are you getting out, lady?
I have
Yeah,
methods.
lady.
Hot in here for you,
and-
too.
And Chad turns, chest puffed out, still trying to be intimidating. Would you like a hat?
Oh, cute hats.
You can have one, but you can't be in our club.
And
It's a beanie.
Chad looks at is behind his back, waves you guys to go do investigating as I am with Rini trying to distract her.
Do you want to see my new dance?
Dance, bestie, dance.
Yes. Hold, stand here, bestie.
Okay, I'll do spoken word with you.
Perfect.
We're stuck in a cave and there's no cake and we're really sad about that and this is Chad singing, and all of this time We're following a lie because we're about to burn alive.
Well, I was gonna save this for a few, but since you're giving a show, I'll help with things. And then they unroll a scroll to where I need Rini and Chad to do finesse saving throws.
Uh oh.
Can I? Is this a spell?
Not an official one, it's an artificial one.
Is this a D20?
It's D20 using your finesse save modifier.
Yes.
I have all zeros next to my modifiers. Is that
You-
correct?
You never added the saving stuff for the modifiers?
I'm gonna roll a
No,
mystic.
I
to
have
see
a
if I
finesse
can-
+2 for talents.
So you would then have it be +2.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can save that spell, even if it's artificial, to memory.
14.
If I have it mastered, does that mean anything other than the number?
Oh, if you're proficient with it, you basically are able to add the mastery bonus with the overall talent bonus with your finesse with a D20.
Cool, thank you.
$14 for me.
14 for you.
18.
18. And unfortunately, with you trying to use your natural things to catch magics, normally as a gesh it would work, but for artificial magics, you trying to capture it will actually have as recoil damage, where
Shit. Okay.
you and... Well, luckily, Rini just succeeded with 1 point over, because if it was 17 or lower, it would not be good. But
Uh-oh.
Chad will be hit with... Oh shit, this is not good. 16 in volt damage.
Okay.
As recoil against Emira will be 9 in volt, but also slam her into the wall, which will be an additional 11 blaze.
Oh shit.
So 20 total.
To me?
No,
For
to
me?
Emira. You just get launched,
So
unfortunately, into Bestie by hitting her ankle.
So you said 16 damage for me?
16 volt for you, where you're also going to be statically charged a little bit. Still with the
Not a big
bolts
deal.
coming off of...
Distraction was not good.
We tried, Bessie. I got you.
Beanie team. Team Beanie. Any leeway? Any headway?
Oh, 7, what do you think?
Oh shit, it's spreading. A lot of things are happening at once. Is the Foxfolk, is she carrying anything in her hands?
She had a scroll that is now dematerializing.
Okay. Oh, 7, do you need a distraction?
If you can just possibly... I can attempt to hold a shot. Try to aim for... I can try to hold a shot, try to aim for an arm. Because whatever she's using to cast, typically, unless she's planning just like, spitting out scrolls.
DM, I have a question then.
What is it?
I I don't think Sephy has any more spells anymore due to things, so I'm trying to think here. With my primary weapon, can I... Do I need to reactivate my halo for 1? And then, if not 2, can I somehow do... Can I attack with my weapon to give 07 time to plan what he needs to plan and just attack the fox folk? Get them on me and their focus on me.
Again, are you sure you want to activate your halo?
With that sound, probably not.
And are you sure you want to be the one to attack at the fox folk?
Indirect attacks seem best. Don't charge in.
Okay, so instead of charging, how should I do this?
I'm just asking, because I want to make sure I plan out stuff accordingly.
Kara, you said don't charge, you said? So like what, sneak attack?
We know what they can do at close range. It's not a good idea to go close range.
Okay, so don't go close range.
Are we in attack mode right now, or?
Not yet. They're just waiting for one thing in particular. It's just they're waiting. From the distraction, they automatically are a little bit on a hair trigger. So it's kind of like, what is the last thing?
Why don't you guys look around and investigate? I can't think a lot right now. Sorry.
Okay, can I look around and investigate?
Do a observation or deduction there, Sephy.
Observation, I believe that's under skills. That would be a +4 with the d20s. Hold on. I got a 21 total.
21 total. That would be neutral. Hold on. Let me just type this for Ash. There we go. So there is not a lot right now because aside from seeing that the timer accelerated to accelerated from its timer from what it was to 5 minutes and now ticking off to 4 minutes 20 seconds. You are currently seeing that things are beginning to melt because the temperature is raising faster and faster, but the fox folk seems to be unaffected by the temperature, while you guys will be getting more and more sluggish, where the one you gotta look out for the most would be 07, because these are not temperatures a Cybron is built for.
Yeah.
The temperature at this moment is raising to 550.
Are there any windows in this room?
When it's locked down, windows are locked down too.
Oh.
As things are melting, are the walls melting, or is the ceiling melting, or is there anything that has like something that's small enough that's open that a mushroom could hide in and find like a way out through? Does that
Like a
make
vent?
sense? Yeah.
There are no vents when it's locked down. It's meant to try to kill the people that are breaking in when it's in lockdown, that sort of thing.
Okay, so there's not even like a small opening outside of a vent?
The only small opening would be just the tiniest little crack in like the leftmost corner of the ceiling, but you'd need to do a contortion for that.
With my strength, can I make that spot bigger for them to crawl through?
Come on.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Go to the fridge.
Don't overexert yourself.
I'm only asking because right now the temperature is rising and you'd be the one physically hitting the area in certain manners. So I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? Because I don't want you to hurt yourself for no reason, Sephy. I don't want to be that kind of GM of like, oh yeah, sure, get yourself super harmed. That's fun for me. That's not fun for me. I don't want you guys to hurt yourselves without thinking. That's not fun at all.
My strength.
I'm trying to think. My meds are pretty much done and dusted.
You're fine, Zen. Like, this is a very tough situation. It's not an impossible one, but it's tough.
Is the fox person, is she, like, do we know she's real? Like, she's not like a hologram or anything?
Do a mystic.
Mystic.
Mystic, yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Let's see. Mystic. 17 plus 3 is 20.
20. Raise it by 1. She is both here and not here.
Oh. Interesting.
Like, half her body is here, but the half is not.
Half?
Half.
Like, physically?
So she's like dreamwalk. Like, okay, so I'm probably
No.
wrong by this, but like,
It's
I'm gonna
not
be a
like,
nerd here.
It's not like dream walking, a sweet summer child. I wish.
But the soul outside of its body, correct? Maybe?
No, like her physical body is half here. The other half is only mystically here. Almost like there was something else going on that maybe not be a certain other thing. Maybe it's tied to what she was saying about she has her ways to get out of the room.
So that right there, seeing as how she is both here and not here, she's here in basically an ephemeral state, means that Zero's weapons are basically ineffective. Like, at best, I will be inflicting half damage, but considering they only do like a d6 each, yeah, I'll be inflicting scratches, like, at best. So,
Does it look like... Has she moved from where she's standing right now?
Only moved an arm briefly to use the scroll, but that's about it. She has not moved an inch.
Can I run up and try to shove her?
Sure. Do a muscle skill contest right now. You're fine, Kara. I will try to do a different thing to counter that.
So roll muscle skill.
Yes, ma'am. We're
Okay.
gonna be competing with each other to see who wins and who loses. That's the point of a skill contest.
Cool. Okay, I'm ready. I rolled a 13.
You rolled a 13. Cool. Oh shit, the southern voice is starting to come out. That means I'm having too much fun. Oh shit, that's 22.
No! Did I move her at all?
She done moved a lit. Goddamn, now I'm starting to really start talking southern. I'm really having too much fun. You guys bring out too much fun with me. With
good sir, we
Even a
apologize for absolute goddamn nothing.
I'm glad you ain't apologizing. So the moment you're trying to shove her, you just see the cloak vanish for a brief moment, where when you're pushing through, all she does is you feel her hand on the top of your head, and then as you're shoving, she pushes you full force, grabbing the top of your head to have you tumble and hit the wall to where your leg's gonna hit the wall to deliver, now the temperature's risen a bit, 13 points of blaze damage, scorching against your leg.
Damn. But I felt her.
You felt her hand before she landed, where now without the cloak, you guys do see the half mystical, half female, but having a male voice fox folk, where she is naked. But luckily, her fur is covering her breastises and her vajayjay.
Does she have pockets?
No pockets.
Oh, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. But does she have anything that I can like on her person that I could like hide in or ruffle through?
She's just completely naked.
Oh, well. Okay, that scraps that plan. And I announced to the party, if anyone can find a small crevice or anything, I can sneak through. But that doesn't seem like part of the plan either. And I turn towards the being. Madam, then, what are your pronouns?
I am a woman.
Madam, maybe we could talk person to person.
Oh,
I don't
joy.
think. I don't think you grew up wanting to be the person that that's standing before me today. And I wonder, there's a small part of you, that old part of you, that kid version of you that could come out and just see things from that lens.
7. And as soon as she hears that, you just see her claws spring out from her pawed hands that you're seeing grow a little bit, almost like Wolverine's claws, but her actual nails. Where from her knuckles.
Lady Deathstrike.
Yes. But then from her knuckles grow a second set of blades that intertwine with the nails. The nails twist around after the knuckle blades grow through to twist in to almost form into drills. And then she only states, you know, this could all go a whole lot of different ways, but frankly, from what I'm also hearing from over there, she points absentmindedly to the right, where behind certain screens, not like it's a one-way mirror, but just from some monitors on the other side, Anya is trying to activate the doors to where, even though she input the code, it's taking a lot longer because the system is hacked.
Could you level with me for just a second? Just be honest before you murder me. What are you getting from all this? What are you obtaining?
I'm obtaining a better seat with the Church of the Child.
Okay, tell me about that.
Oh, right, you children are too young to understand the glory that comes from the Church. Basically, 30 years ago, an illustrious church was made with the promise that, from one instance to another, we broke through basically the laws of nature to realize we can actually become gods. We don't have to be mortal. We don't have to just let the deities be born naturally to rule over all of us and give us an imposing view. We can meet them at their level. We can become as great as the child himself that's ascending further and further into power over the last 230 years. And we can make sure we take back our own fate, our own destiny. And my employer, throughout his payment, is allowing me a high seat with this ingracious position of a higher standing within the church. But since your legs are melting and your body is becoming mush, what I would do for you and the rest would be a mercy.
But what if instead we work together on this? We are a lovely group that is quite talented. What if we came together and helped you? And if we're dead, then we're no use to you either. So I guess, what if we could strike a bargain, so to speak?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, I am trained in that. That's what I was hoping would happen.
Woo woo. Why do you have to kill children so you can be a god? Or college kids?
I only got an 11.
Only
I
got
rolled
an
with
11.
advantage.
God damn it. You were really cooking, Bree. You were really cooking, but the dice were like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
I know. Yeah, I know. But shit.
Like,
I know. I rolled a 6 and a 3.
Oh, damn. The dice were really just like, I hear you spitting, but what if... Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
How about
before you tell me
no?
what happens, I'm gonna... Because, truthfully, I hear you, and I understand wanting to move up, so to speak. Being a mushroom, I want to prevent genocide.
The speech of
I'm
genocide.
I'm withholding on what I want to say. I want to see how this plays out.
Another speech of genocide. That makes it 12. Look, little mushroom bean, before you end up losing everything, allow me just one small question before I were to do a small act. This porcelain doll you're so attached to, is she truly worth saving? If I were to only take the lives of those two insignificant worms that are slowly dying as we speak. Just pointing at Emira and Sephy.
Could you say that again?
Is she worth it? The porcelain doll. Is her life more worth those two maggots in the corner?
I'm going to answer your question. And I'm not trying to play pious or prolific here. But I will say this. It is very clear to me that you have never met a best friend. Because if you did, you would never look at one life and compare it to another. You would see that the dynamics are different. I think my best friend is worth 12 of you. So does that mean I should kill you because you are worth not so much to me?
94. This is a lovely speech that you're giving. Very, very lovely. Seems like you really tried very, very hard with your piss-poor grades that I saw in the system from my employer. Mr. I'm being paid by my parents to come here. But,
What did you just say?
let's be frank here.
Oh god. By the way, out of character, I see what you did here. Freaking Frieza from DBZ Abridged. 109. That one's actually number 4.
I'm glad someone got the reference. Thanks, Dan.
while they're talking, can I stumble, since I have a hurt leg, and attempt to teleport behind one of the locked doors?
This one is going to... Because I remember someone else asked this in the side chat. So you're going to need to do a flat D20 to see if this can work. But you have to hit a certain number. Otherwise, things are going to get weird.
Uh-oh, I could get stuck. All right.
I have a question, just something I can do, because I'll be honest, I feel like 07 is kind of useless in this moment with the heat and everything.
It's not like I'm trying to make you useless, Zen. It's just, oh boy.
It's okay. So the heat is rising through vents. Is there anything visible that looks like vent piping?
Look
the
at
heat's being pumped
the
through?
map with me as I will hold it to my camera. You guys see these lines that are on this section here?
Mm-hmm.
These help regulate what is pumping through the room, which would also indicate how the heat's pumping in. But the fox, is standing right here. Has not moved yet.
I can move
So
her.
destroy.
Yeah,
She's
that's
blocking.
she's blocking passage to try to destroy those pipes.
More like, okay, one last thing so
She
you guys have
hacked-
the full picture. Where she appeared here is from the central thing of the zone. With it, it also holds up the master control center that would help shut down everything from the hacking perspective to at least have a central figure to keep things blocked off. Kind of like a living firewall to any sort of physical virus.
So we have to
I have a wild idea.
her
Continue.
to go into the room, right? Is that what you're saying?
You guys are already
Move
in
her.
the room, but she's
We need to move her.
She's standing on basically the master control to make sure that the heat keeps rising.
I tried. She hasn't moved at all, and I tried to shove her to move her, but I couldn't.
I have a really weird idea.
I failed
To
the roll.
stealth? Because I'm good at stealth,
Sneak attack.
but we would have to be able to.
Let's all charge at her so we move her off this frickin' box.
I was gonna see if she'd be willing to move willingly above table. I'm saying that.
Oh,
I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work.
I have an idea.
Well, she's there but not there. You guys have to remember. You guys have to remember she's there but not there.
But also,
Yeah,
you were
right.
saying, Kat, about your D20 roll. My bad.
Oh yeah, it's okay. It's not very high.
What is it, dear?
It's a 12.
It is a 12. Let me hold your hands.
I'm a die. It was nice knowing you all.
Why are your hands so soft?
I use moisturizer every night.
Oh my god. So with the 12, as you're trying to teleport, just phasing through the matter, you end up with a 12 phasing half in, half out, but you're having the heat crash into your body at high frequencies to where it's a repeat of damage hitting your nervous system constantly right now, where you faded out to unconsciousness from the sheer pain alone.
Nice knowing you all. So I'm passed
Stop
out in the room.
You are passed out half in the room with your head out of everything, with the huge scream for everyone from the west side of the western campus to here. And then your backside is still in the room where, since you're sandwiched in the middle, the heat's hitting you from both sides.
Okay,
Darling.
I hate to do this to everybody, but I have to be hopping off. I have to get up early tomorrow because school, stepchildren.
It's okay, Zen. I'm just happy you were here.
10 more minutes. 10 more.
I really wish I could. Sarah, either you or Ash can have control over 07.
I will let Ash have the honors.
And Lobo.
Yes, and the most loyal
I'm
doggo.
gonna need.
I need to tell you then,
Sephy.
before you leave, that one of the
Yes.
many names I call my dog is Lobo.
Awesome.
Yo.
she's a corgi, and her name's Lola.
And it's a corgi. I'm an
Oh
absolute
my
sucker for a
God.
corgi.
But one of the
I am
nicknames
an-
is Lobo.
That's so
I don't know why.
cute.
I am an absolute sucker for a corgi. They are sassy little potatoes. And
Yes,
I've
they
seen you a
are.
photo. She's the best.
Mine just died right before Christmas.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah, I
right.
remember.
Bree.
I still
Corgi One
sorry, Bree.
Kenobi.
What?
Yeah, his name was Corgi One Kenobi.
That is the best name.
That is
Thank
the
you.
most
Yeah,
amazing.
that's why I got a
name.
new cat. Because I was like, it's too quiet in my apartment.
But we
You-
gotta
oh.
let Zen go, guys.
All right, sorry,
unfortunately.
Zen. Think it
It's
was
alright.
such an honor to play with you. It was so
Yeah, it was
fun.
so fun.
Honored to play with all of you guys. None of you be strangers. Not a single one. You got we
You
have
will
each
not.
other's
We won't.
stuff and all that.
I'm gonna duet you.
Awesome.
Are you on TikTok?
He is.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
same
he's
name.
got a good amount of followers.
I asked for
Killing it.
access for that, Zen, so you'll have to approve that first.
Yeah.
Where would I approve that?
I'll follow
In your
everyone.
email.
Okay. I see. And
But Bree, you were setting off to do
There you
a
go.
plan. What
Thank
was
you.
Yes, I have a plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try. Darling,
Cool.
do I have consent above table? Do I have consent, Zero, to hit on you a little bit?
Oh my god. One of
Oh.
my favorite people about to hit on me. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Ooh, I feel so
Um,
sexy right now.
I also have the
Kara, if you have to go because of the migraine, we understand. Or if you want to just hang back and listen, you can do that too.
wanna have. Wanna.
Kara, put down the tab and just take a step back. You're not well. But you have full permission, Bree.
Darling, you know, the reason why I want to talk to you is because I love the way you sound. And I love the way you're, you know, confident and holding yourself up. I was wondering if I could see you how different ways that you move and what other sounds will come out of you later.
Make a seduction check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, the dice really said fuck you on that. That is a 6.
A 6.
Of the skills in the blue by seduction and charm, it's a 6. Am I able to get her to move?
You cannot roll with advantage if you were to do seduction against her, though.
No.
Fuck.
But upon hearing what Chad is saying, all you see her do is just have one of the nails gently touch her chin. And she's just gonna take a free swipe at Chad with advantage because of his legs being melted.
That's okay. I like it a little rough. I say as she's about to smack me.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Wait.
Yeah, that hits.
Let me then get the... Oh, that's one too many dice. Uh, 15 slashing.
That's exactly what I had left. So you killed me.
You're just unconscious in the room.
Yes, I'm unconscious, but there is a thing. Am I on I haven't lost my head.
Nope.
So I'm
She's just slashing upwards where your cap is slightly split open as your body just like go.
okay, so I haven't like died yet. So am I on death saving throws?
You would be on death saving throws, yes.
Okay, because I regenerate. In addition, they regenerate over a death save. So as long as they haven't lost their head as the killing blow.
Yay! Just coming out of your own chest, not wearing
Yes!
fashion armor, but you just like popping out of yourself like, oh god, hey.
You're making me rise even after death. I say. As I'm... Anyways. That's it.
Would Shadow Step help me at all in this situation?
There is no darkness in the room. It is glowing too bright.
I'm thinking.
But, Bestie, can you do a small roll for me?
Yeah, absolutely. What am I rolling, Bessie?
Just roll a D48 for me.
Okay. Give me a moment.
For you, I would give you in an hour, but we unfortunately don't have an hour.
No, we don't. Alright, I will DM it to you.
Thank you. You guys better thank Ash for the roll that they just did. So, in this moment when she is about to go on a complete claw spree, the doors swing open for where, poor Rini was trapped in the wall to have, Head Dean Nasha appear from the door frame itself of... What in the hell is going on in this room? Protocol 776. Protocol engaged override for the temperature. Decreasing. Decrease. And as she's strolling through to then have the fox look over her shoulder... Well, damn. Well, promise is a promise, but make note, kiddies, I will still be lurking nearby at some point, and I will be seeing each and every one of you real soon.
Could I try to use the Bennett Emnil?
If you want to.
And in this process, can Anya try to do a Strings of the Dolphin?
If you want to.
They need to do an acrobatic skill contest.
Okay.
Oh, I'll just
They also
use her
need to-
auto crit.
They also need to do the
Okay.
will.
Oh,
The will
Will,
thing.
also an auto crit.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Where with Anya running through to launch out the strings, and then Emira, after basically feeling her legs come back to her, trying to use her special abilities, all you guys feel in an instant is just negative space enter the room to stop the strings and halt the effects, to have them just spin around her, as all she does is smile of, interesting, ding, 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 just vanishing like nothing, swallowing up the attacks to go with her just no longer there.
Am I still unconscious?
No, you're just naked.
Am I unconscious?
You are.
Okay.
I take my own clothes and I like my old clothes and I wrap myself in them because now I'm only a foot tall as I'm regenerating.
Anya is gonna go and give Rini one of her
Got to get her out of the wall
elixirs.
first.
Well, yeah, after she gets her out of the wall, she's gonna give her a Grand Phoenix elixir.
So just violently pulling her out of the wall where it's fine. These things happen. Just
Oh my.
and then just giving her the elixir where she just comes back to life.
Now that Chad is dressed in oversized clothing, is trying to run to Rini, tripping over the long legs and the pants now. Rini!
Bestie!
You died!
Bestie was so scary.
I gotta say it. I gotta say it, guys. I regret nothing. This is still a better romance than Twilight.
Yeah. We love it.
We love it. Rini, never die again!
What? Bestie!
Bestie!
It was so scary. I was in the wall.
You were in the wall, but it was a really good idea.
I tried so hard.
I'm so sorry.
And got so far.
I'm so sorry I hit on the BBEG. I just didn't know what else to do.
It's okay. You did so good, Bestie.
Thank you. You did so good.
What happened to your clothes?
I shrunk. I died. And then I regenerated.
You died.
I died, and I didn't find you on the other side. It was the worst day of my life.
I was stuck in the wall.
And I just like fall into your arms sobbing, like your little hands, like just sobbing.
Bestie.
Emira's gonna walk over to Anya and go, I have a feeling we're gonna end up getting invites to their wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So should I be asking why I found all of you near dead in the training room with a half here, half not naked fox folk, or am I supposed to just stand here being ignored by my own students?
They were the murderer.
I could assume that from trying to murder you in the training room, genius. I am the main dean for a reason, Emira. Try again while I'm still in a good mood.
Well, you don't have to be pissy about it, too, if your students died.
Chad,
Do
shut
you want me to
up.
chop off your head, Chad? Or do you want to be a good boy?
I'm always
See,
a
out
good
of this.
boy. Say it again.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
It's okay, Bestie.
So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anya, can you please elaborate these things for me while I'm still in a good mood, since we also were able to save certain students and begin resurrections for Dean Obrick? We were trying to resurrect the librarian, but someone put spores in their head.
I wonder who that was. What an idiot.
So curious.
Oh. Guys, shut up. Go over in the corner so I can talk to the dean.
Yes, your majesty.
Yes, Majesty.
Emira's just gonna facepalm.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Obviously, you know I am a forensics major, so essentially I was going to go find Dean Obrecht to let them know about the body that was found by Rini and Chad in the library, but to lo and behold, to find that Dean Obrecht was also killed. Lobo, pointing to 07's dog, ended up catching a scent of the killer.
The dehydrated dire wolf that looks like it's going to keel over in the next few minutes without any sustenance.
Yes.
Proceed.
So, Lobo ended up catching a whiff throughout the buildings and ended up getting us to where we found the janitor, dead body in the pool.
Wait, which janitor? Was it Kevin?
The one everybody loved.
Oh, it's never Kevin.
No, trust me, I wish it was Kevin, but it wasn't. It was our favorite. Anyway,
It's never the
Emira,
oozling that just slimes everywhere.
also Emira, shut up. Go in the corner with the rest of them.
What? He was the one that everybody liked.
I'm aware, but no, just shut up. For fuck's sakes.
I'm sorry, keep going. I was thinking about how it should have been Kevin that was killed. Keep going, Anya.
You and me both. We know. Remember the shark folk that went missing 11 months ago?
Yes, Carl.
Yeah. He was also inside our favorite janitor's body.
Interesting. Where is the body?
Out in the. It was the western quadrant, right, Bestie?
Northern quadrant.
In the northern quadrant
area.
Still near the pool.
Okay.
So Lobo ended up picking the scent of the fox person, obviously in this room, and they ended up hacking the system, which ended up causing it to start burning everyone alive.
Well, wait, hold on. The only people that should know the system are students, and what I saw was clearly not a student. We never had a record of a fox folk enrolling in our illustrious university, so who?
It's possible they had an accomplice.
Go in the corner, Emira.
She's just gonna kick her feet and go to the...
You were saying, Anya.
We think there is a second individual, but we don't know where they're at currently. They could still be on campus.
Well, since you all seem to have basically run the course that should not be ran, we're going to need to start doing some advanced classes for all of you. Especially you, Rini, and Chad, because frankly, you all need some toughening up to take on forces that are going to be greater and greater in the years to come.
I am tough.
Chad, shut up.
Chad, you're a foot tall. No, I think an inch tall. I can't tell distance right now. I'm blind without my glasses.
You sound like Velma.
Who's Velma? What?
Don't you bring my wife into this.
Oh, I didn't realize. And I bow and I just go back to being with Rini.
Anyway, make sure that we get the advanced program for 07 for Rini and for Chad up on my desk soon, while we get Dean Obrick resurrected as soon as possible, because the Manticore Tribunal will be here soon. They're bringing in a new recruit by the name of Ari for some reason to survey certain things.
Emira would perk up at that and look over.
You got it. I can do that.
Meanwhile, since the crisis seems to have been avoided, put the two back on just being in their dorms, because we just got word from their mother, Rini Vivi, that she's going to be flying in a few days.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep. I can definitely do all that.
Good, because if they leave their dorm at all before their mother arrives, they can collect their children in little to-go boxes.
Understood.
Well, ladies, gentlemen, I will have the medics come in here to help get you all rehydrated and not on death's doors on my campus. Understood. So if you end up running away, don't worry about your parents reporting in for anything. There will just be court-martials for myself, what I'm going to do if you all start running around all willy-nilly from a near-death experience. Am I understood, my fellow students of the greatest peers?
Understood.
Yes.
Okay, great. And also, can someone pick up Sephy? She's dying on the floor from dehydration. Good evening. As the head dean is walking out of the room she came in, just trotting along, where For the last bit of RP, I leave it open to you guys since the med people are on their way.
I will just slowly stand up.
You think she'd let us get medical attention first?
You're gonna get the medical attention and then right back to your dorms. Unless you want your mother to find you in pieces.
No.
I also don't want to.
That would
rub
be
the
a
back of her
festive
neck.
welcome, though.
No, you haven't met their mom. She's
You don't want to.
She's very scary.
Yeah.
My mom's scary too. I get it.
Also, Ari's here. Great.
Who's that?
Also, that person lied. My parents are not paying for me to be here. I'm a scholarship owner.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
We figured as much.
I'm very talented.
Yes, you are, Bessie.
Thanks, bestie.
All right, medical attention for all of you, and let's get Sephy and Emira back to their dorm.
Sounds good.
Bessie, do you think I should get a new suit tailored in this tiny body, or just wait until I grow more?
I'd wait until you'd grow.
How long until you grow?
DM, how long does it take for me to grow?
About 10 days, so a week and 2 days.
I think I need a suit. I can't survive 10 days looking like this.
Let's get you a new suit, Bestie.
And then it's good for backup for if this happens again.
You'd always wear baby clothing anyway.
I'm
No,
not a baby. I mean,
Bestie is a grown-ass mushroom. Excuse you.
Okay, guys,
Rini.
enough.
What? I need to come up with clothing.
And as you guys
One
are
minute.
having this
Hang at a
argument, meds are coming in from the moon symbol doors to run in, just trying to get you guys fresh medical attention to get you guys rehydrated, and also to make sure that Rini doesn't have permanent damage from being trapped in the wall.
My leg hurts.
I start to, with consent, Rainy, can I rub your leg a little bit to help it feel better?
That'd be lovely. It's careful though, it's burned.
Two tiny, teeny, tiny hands are making no difference,
But it's from you guys having this whole moment where I will say above table, you guys did try your best. I will say that this person you were in the room with, just maybe 3 levels higher, where if all of you guys were in the same room together, y'all could have taken them. It would have been a challenge, but y'all did a nice alternative that still worked out. So don't think this is a loss. It's just, she's smart. She's a smart enemy.
We almost died.
Almost, but she didn't.
True.
But, upon just you guys collecting yourselves and getting treated, rehydrated, and whatnot, the night goes through where everyone is less in a tizzy when they're hearing the head dean Nashcha give the overall news for everyone over the tiles for everything and all things. You guys will be escorted back to the Rorschach dorms. I'm about to get to that, Kara, don't worry. And as you guys are being escorted carefully, and then with the Manticore Tribunal about to touch down on their massive wyverns in the central quad for the western campus, and these wyverns are half the size of normal eastern dragons, with how their winged hands touch down to grip onto the rooftops, where you're seeing certain people touch down left and right, with one of the people being a fresh recruit that Emira kind of knows, and then for a brief moment you see a little bit of a blush from her cheeks where just like, wait, where did that come from? But
She's just gonna try and hide it and keep going.
but with you
Sephy
guys,
will
Also fighting the urge to just run over to him.
so anyway, as I was saying, with you guys getting back to your dorms and with obviously a lot of conversations going through left and right for Emira and Sephy's overall tuition to still be here, and then of course the maternal beating that they got in public in front of all of the students over with things where deadpan the entire time their mom just beat the shit out of them both of just like you both were involved in destroying 3 buildings on the dime that your father and I spend to send you here and then donate to this fucking university, and this is what you do when you've only spent half your semester doing things. Do you see how angry you're making me? Where from the whole beating, it kind of looks like she made Sephy into a pretzel, and then Emira is just kind of like accordioned by her own mom to have them both laying in the grass in utter agony and pain. But their mom, emotionless face with the snakes in her hair, just angrily hissing the whole time. Well, girls, anything you have to say while I'm not entirely angry but just pissed?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I should have just blown the money on that surgery Tiny wanted. I should have just blown the money on that surgery Tiny wanted. Should have just blown the money on that surgery that Tiny wanted, but no, had to send the kids to fucking college and then waste several million goddamn dollars to make sure they get all their supplies and every goddamn fucking... Now she's just walking away to allow you guys to continue on with your semester, with the years to come. Maybe there are more adventures set aside, maybe not. We might look into more stuff at a later date, but we will stop our 2-shot here, where congratulations, guys, on surviving the murder mystery at Shelley University.
I broke the mushroom curse.
Yeah.
Yay!
Amazing.
With all that sporing. Anyway.
You just kept sporing all over the place.
Yeah.
Just, you never stopped. Just,
That's my entire semester. Is just randomly sporing on, but there's no dead bodies, so I finally am in recovery.
Recovery. That's amazing.
But I can't wait to have you guys come back for another thing where I think I might be able to squeeze in one more thing. If you guys want to indulge me in something in a few months' time. Where
Sure, I would love that.
Yes.
I got another plan for, like, this group in particular for something maybe in July.
Yes, I'm down.
Yeah, count me in.
Might have had to add one more person because this is all kinds of fun. But we'll get to that later. Thank you guys so much for an enjoyable time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a blast.